This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, even the Fusion Strike stuff. So be sure to head over to the website PotownStore.com and use that coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% off. Also, head over to cardsmarket.com if you're a European player. This website is fantastic. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe, and I personally use it every single day to get rid of cards that I don't need to buy new ones. Use the referral name ZapDoesTCG and you're helping out the channel tremendously. Last but certainly not least is yourplaymat.com. This website is fantastic when you create your own unique custom playmat. They ship worldwide, and of course right now you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So start creating your own unique custom playmat for the new season. So thanks for sticking with the commercials. Let's get this video on the roll. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure you are subscribed so you don't ever miss any deck list. Today we're checking out Luke Morsa, aka Celios Network's crazy Galarian Weezing deck that I actually got into a top 8 in a huge tournament recently. So Galarian Weezing, what's it all about? You're going to be figuring that out in today's video. So talking about Galarian Weezing, neutralizing gas, make sure that all the abilities except for your abilities are shut down. So no Fusion Strike system, no Dark Acid from Crobat, no Fleet-Footed from Suicune. They're actually shut down completely. And we also have Severe Poison, being able to put 4 damage counters between turns if we poison the opponent's Pokemon, which is very nice. Residual damage, of course, every single time they're stuck, we can of course make them stuck with Galar Mine as well as Boss's Orders. There are some hammers in here to slow down the crazy funky Mew decks, and of course we have Darkness at our disposal. Galarian Moltres, this is something we're setting up nice and slowly on the bench while the opponent is just passing turns because they're stuck with, of course, neutralizing gas. No, of course, having access to all these abilities to get them out of these situations, and that's going to be winning ourselves the game. Then when the opponent has 4 damage counters, we just switch around to Sableye and just go for the Crazy Claws and one-hit KO Pokemon instantly. So that's going to be awesome with, of course, the Crazy Claws attack. And there's also Hoopa in here, which also shuts, of course, Urshifu decks. We can one-hit KO them as well. So a very cool card in here as well. Being weak to grass is very viable in today's meta. Of course, everything is weak to grass, which means Leafeon will have a Havoc day here and there. But other than that, we should be okay. We have Raihan to instantly set up a Moltres back-to-back. So we're going to be trying out this list. We should have a very favorable matchup against Mew VMAX, which is, of course, the deck that everybody tries to beat right now, and hopefully you guys are of course excited for this anti-Mew deck. If you guys are, be sure to let me know by slapping the hell out of the like button. It helps out in so many ways, and I'm very curious to see if Galarian Weezing can win games just by trapping the opponent in the active. The cool thing is that we have a Galarian Coughing, which actually can evolve on the first turn. So if we start with it. So as you can see here, Ascension will immediately turn this into a Weezing, which is awesome. We have, of course, Galar Mine as well, and a Pokegear on top of it. Probably going to be going for research and then going for Galarian Moltres to set that up. And we are up against Dracapult, which is not a good meta call right now. Dracapult is very bad, and the reason why it's bad is, of course, that it is, of course, weak to Darkness, and that shares a similar weakness to Mew. They are playing the funky B-Drill, of course, to one-hit KO Pokemon with special energies. In this situation, we're going to be trying to ability block the opponent while setting up a Moltres on the bench. Seems like a clever deal to me. We can also trap the opponent here, but it's okay. Attachment here, Galar Mine on top of it, and Research. Let's just hope we find ourselves maybe a Quick Ball so we can get Moltres up and play. There's Quick Ball already. That's not bad. Tool Jammer as well, not bad. We have a Coughing. I don't know if we should slap down the Coughing here. I think I'm going to get rid of 1 energy here. Sounds about right to me. Then there's another energy in here, so we can threaten, of course, Galarian Moltres place. We're gonna get the Moltres out and ready to play. We can use the Dire Flame Wings ability. On top of this, we're gonna go for a Tool Jammer. We also have Switch, and we might as well go for Quick Ball and go for other plays. We can get, of course, Quick Ball Crobat to go for Raihan if somebody gets knocked out. That instantly gets us there. But for now, let's just ability block the opponent, shall we? Maybe slapping down another Coughing is not a bad idea, I would say. Let's go for Ascension to turn into Weezing! And the Weezing is super good because now the opponent does not have access to any abilities, so Crobat will not get him there. I didn't see any Subbles as well. They could, of course, go for the crazy one-hit KO, but then Moltres comes biting the opponent instantly. They might also whiff out on Evolution Essence, so yeah, that's what I figured. A Quick Ball will not find Crobat this time around. They could find a little Subble if they want to. But that's where the fun will end because their abilities have been entirely shut down. I wonder how this will go. The cool thing is that we of course have an energy in the discard pile to of course absorb with the Galarian Moltres, and there is a Marnie play. I don't mind. I just hope he doesn't have the Dragapult VMAX here. Okay, we have E-Switch and Energy. That's exactly what we need. Evolution Instance. They do find their Dragapult VMAX. Well, the cool thing is they can put damage counters on Moltres and then go for Drizzle. They don't have any basic energy in the discard pile, so Raihan will not work. We have another Weezing on top of this as well if our Moltres goes down. This is pretty okay, right? Yeah, our Weezing goes down and 5 damage counters either on the Weezing, which evolves, actually on the Coughing, which definitely evolves into Weezing. Okay, who will he take? 5 damage counters. We of course had that Moltres set up, and the cool thing is we can get back-to-back Moltres set up with of course Orion. Does go for the Moltres. He knows that that is the threat here, and I wonder why you would be playing Dragapult. It is the Darkness weakness, you never want to be seeing that for sure. There's Fan of Waves, which we're not going to be using because we knock him out. That means we can just Quick Ball away. Now let's get Weezing. Yeah, sounds about okay to me. We can attach here. We can go for the Dire Flame Wings. I'm actually going to go for Quick Ball. And then go for Crobat. Maybe we find another Quick Ball so we can get another Moltres up in play. If not, we ability block a little bit. There's another Moltres, superb. We have this to activate this fella, Lava Ball. Might find ourselves another Coughing. We need to find Pokegear to find Raihan, right? Right. We will take 3 prize cards though. Okay, folks, here it comes. The Aurora Burn. And now the opponent is forced into finding of course, Orion. And the Raihan will not activate because there's no basic energy in the discard pile. We have Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammer, and the Hoopa is also here, which actually works out if you E-switch an energy from a Moltres onto the Hoopa here. Yeah, what now? We have the Balsasaurus lurking in the background, so we can knock out Dragapults until our heart is content. I love the fact that these Darkness energies come out of the woodworks just to counter Mew, and then you out of nowhere see something like Dragapult. Would have been the same story if you were up against something like Shadow Rider. They all got caught in the crossfire. Unfortunately, it is true, but that gives rogue decks like this Galarian Weezing Moltres deck a shot. They would need energy, Quick Ball, Raihan in hand. They can force themselves with Drizzle, but they only have access to 2 Drizzle, so I don't think they will have everything. Quick Ball, Energy, Raihan, that's what they need right now. Otherwise, this guy will go down thanks to the Balsasaurus we have in hand. They could go for a Marnie. I'm very curious to see how this Beedrill worked out for the opponent. The Persistent Sting knocks out a Pokemon instantly. That is very good against Mew VMAX and very good against single strike decks. And Dragapult has been shut to the wayside because the most popular decks in the format right now are, of course, Mew VMAX as well as Umbreon. Okay, the Galarian Meow can, of course, get them the Psychic Energy in the discard pile. That sounds pretty powerful, I had to say. He can put then 5 damage counters onto Galarian Moltres, which we utterly don't care about. We'll see what happens. Did he put that energy in the discard pile here? Yeah, he did. There's a Raihan play coming. They would need another energy here. And we have Crushing Hammer's Fan of Waves and the Galarian Moltres, actually the Galarian Weezing to trap him. So he's not able to utilize Drizzles anymore. What does he need? He still needs another energy, and yeah, he still needs another energy and the evolution as well. So either he goes for an energy or he goes for an evolution incense and maybe 2 Dragapult VMAX as our prize. You never know what happens. Okay, they do find a card. What will it be? Finding that Horse Psychic Energy, perfect for the Fan of Waves, by the way. Path to the Peak. They will not Marnie us this turn, which is nice. Will they find Drizzle Evolution? They will have 0 cards in hand. Okay, they will of course have 2 cards because they knock out the Galarian Moltres here. We don't have Raihan in hand right now. Would have been awesome if we would have Raihan. The Jet Assault. What? Is this the Jet Assault or what? Crazy. Yeah, we will trap that Galarian Meowth nice and cleverly. Okay, Galarian Weezing in the house on top of the Galar mine. Crushing Hammer! There we go, getting rid of that energy. Getting rid of that energy. Getting that energy into play. Going for that Dire Flame Wings ability. Nice and cleverly, we're gonna be bossing up the Drizzle. Well, the Drizzle can actually, he has Hoopa Nuts and 1 energy retreat cost. Maybe this one will give us a prize card, right? Right. Severe Poison. I wonder if he's gonna have a switch card. I really wonder. Right now he's ability blocked, so no shady dealings. No, he will need a Scoop Up Net in his hand right now. He could have it. Potentially. 3 cards in hand. Nope. He gets knocked out. Residual damage coming into my turn. That's broken. Crushing Hammer again. Not even finding an energy. That's how powerful the Galarian Weezing is right here. Okay, what else? Dire Flame Wings. We could Marnie, but we're not gonna do that. Quick bowling away the coughing. Sableye for the memes of it. Severe Poison, I guess. Waiting it out. He's still ability block. He's not gonna go everywhere, and we have full control with Crushing Hammers. So this is insanity. If he's not evolving right now, it's gonna go back into our turn. And also with Galarian Weezing, our Moltres is just freshly healed off. They have the Inteleon, but it doesn't work. The ability will not work. Energy Switch. That's an interesting card. Galarian Shenanigans. Dire Flame Wings. We are almost ready to attack. Almost. We still need to find Boss's orders here. But there's nothing. We have full control because we have Crushing Hammer. So we just poison the opponent until we are ready to find Boss's orders. What are they gonna do? They're completely stuck. No Drizzle action. They would need Boss and Drizzle, but that's not gonna get them anywhere because we have Bird Keeper. That's exactly what happens here. Just poison and nothing happens. Switch as well. Yeah. We could Marnie, but this is fine, right? He doesn't have anything. A Pokemon going down in his turn could immediately find himself Raihan, but I don't know if they have Raihan. We're just chilling out with the Weezing here at this point. We only need 1 Bossasaurus to knock out Sobble or knocking out the Dragapult. Maybe a Marnie would have been great here, but they didn't play anything down for the last couple of turns, so we should be alright. They gave us the Sobble. This does not look very bright for the opponent. Lava Ball. This is not working. Their entire engine has been shut down thanks to a Weezing. How powerful is this Weezing? Neutralizing gas. Well played. Retreat. Moltres Annihilate. Yeah, Dragapult, easy peasy, walk in the park. Not even a challenge whatsoever. So that's how good this is. Did you see that late game stall mechanic of the Galarian Weezing? With Galar Mine, they're trapped, you poison them, you have some time by your hand to set up your powerful darkness attackers, and that's how the game flows. Also, having access to these Crushing Hammers is very, very crucial. Slows down the opponent immensely. Alakazaniacs or something. Alakanixon. Do they like Alakazam? Who knows? Let's just go first. Maybe we have something to work with. Because if we go first, the opponent will not have their VMAX up. They only have it on turn 2, something like it, so we have some more time by our hands. Maybe we manually evolve into Weezing. Maybe already attaching into a Galarian Moltres. We start with Sableye and nothing else. Well, that's bad. That is entirely bad. Of course, we will have access to hammers, but look at this hand. It's pretty much unplayable. TCGO, what are you doing to us? Galarian Rapidash? Alright. Sure. Do they have some ways to set this up? Oh, another deck that is weak to darkness. Unfortunately, we are in a disadvantage because we don't... We of course have Raihan, which is good. That means we can get this guy set up, I guess, with E-Switch and Galarian Moltres. If we lose right now, it's because of our opening hand, right? We could boss a Shadow Rider. There's the Cresselia. They might have switch outs to the Cresselia. And then they're gonna get a lot of energies into play, but we're gonna try to slow that down with Crushing Hammers, maybe trapping a Calyrex in the active slot. Don't know if they have enough switches. Triple Calyrex. There is a couple of differences here. A rope. Well, that is a powerful rope. The Crescent Glow. How will we draw ourselves out of this one? We could attach to the Hoopa and E-switch. Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammer. Well, that does not work. He probably will not have boss's orders and all that stuff, so let's just attach here. E-switch. I don't know if they have boss's orders. We have 220 HP by the way, so we should technically be okay. So let's leave the boss's orders for later. Maybe they're stuck, maybe they aren't, but I want the Sableye out of the active position. So if they knock out the Sableye, we can knock out the VMAX, right? That's how it goes. Marnie, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. That was very nice. Sometimes they do that for us. Raihan. Interesting card. Could be activated if there's an energy in our discard pile. Underworld Door. Also, if our Sableye does not survive this turn, we will be able to, of course, go crazy with Hoopa. And this game is far from gone because of the fact that we have Raihan. One coughing as well. Shutting down all abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 abilities. Or 5 energies. That's 7 energies. Broken. Photon Laser. Well, this guy goes on the rampage. Probably needs to find boss's orders, I think. Okay, let's go for this. Always having access to a Raihan is nice. Let's go for Crobat, shall we? This one, Crobat's time. Ta-ta! No, 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 Crobat. We have Pokegear, another attachment as well. Tool Jammer. Interesting. Could use the Loot Search to get Crushing Hammers back. We have Raihan in hand, right? This guy can get knocked out for all I care. Search your deck for an energy card and a darkness Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Let's take him. Moltres. Hiding Dark Energy. Yeah, Hiding Dark Energy is not bad. Let's get these out. This one, Dire Flame Wings. Attachment here. And let's go for a good old classic Loot Search. Fetches us whatever we want. E-switch is nice. Pierce is nice. Crushing Hammer is also nice, but we probably won't need that again. Might as well just hammer away, right? Alright. That's what we have right now. Maybe the E-switch would have not been a bad idea. We'll see. He can attack with Cresselia, but then we go on the offensive with a Hoopa, knocking out his Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. And that's super strong. And that's how good it is to play Darkness decks right now. Photon Laser just knocking us out as to be expected. They take 2 prize cards. And we need to hunt down... Yeah, we need to hunt down the Shadow Rider right there. Double Raihan. Pokegear. Do find out boss's orders. Sweet, sweet boss's orders. Dire Flame Wings. Crushing Hammer that we got back with Loot Search. Let's get rid of that energy. Let's go for the Hiding Dark Energy here. Go for the boss's orders on the VMAX. Might as well put a Tool Jammer onto this fella. And let's go with the Shadow Impact. We could put 3 damage counters on one of our Pokemon. Let's take down the Coughing, right? Yeah. 1 Coughing. Doesn't matter, he doesn't play spreads. Weezing! On top of boss's orders! And Marnie, what is gonna happen now? As soon as he evolves into another Calyrex VMAX, he's done for because Moltres eats it up with just 1 boss's orders. We can manually retreat if... Yeah, we don't need... If we can attack. I wonder if you... Like Clara? Who plays Clara? 2 Pokemon from the discard pile. The VMAX. And this is just an anti-deck for, of course, Psychic type decks. Mew gets countered, Dragapult gets countered. Let's see if our next match will be Mew VMAX. Mark my words, it happens. And the Hoopa also takes care of Rapid Strike Urshifu and Single Strike Urshifu, by the way. They need a lot of energies, and even if they get a lot of energies, they probably won't be able to KO us because at best he gets 3 additional energies in play, which is not enough to knock out Hoopa. So the game has been played unless I see something that... Ooh, yeah, the Cruel Charge. That's... Yeah, they just concede. There's no way you can win against a Darkness deck. That's what it is. That is what it is. What a fantastic week. 7-win streak. After that Mew VMAX barrage from yesterday, now we're playing around with Galarian Moltres and the worst enemy of Mew VMAX, which is, of course, Galarian Weezing and friends. Let's go for another round. Will we find Mew VMAX this time around so we can win against it? Will Mew VMAX be, of course, stronger than, of course, this deck? We'll see. Tails never fails. This time around, I don't mind losing coin flip because we can have a first turn Coughing. And if we get the first turn Coughing into Ascension, there's a lot of decks that are not able to handle that. Okay, let's just hope we find a Coughing. Yo, this is not a Coughing. Instead, it is going to be Crobat. That's bad. We can still have Quick Ball Energy E-Switch. There's a Mew though. There is that sweet Mew. We will go down instantly. How are we able to win against this specific deck? Genesect in the house. Cramamatics probably heads, of course. Yeah, I was saying like I want to see Mew VMAX, but with a hand like this, it's not gonna work. We start with a 2-prizer. Of course, there are capabilities of course, using Raihan, so don't forget. I think I will just attach to the Crobat. If our Crobat goes down, we have access to Raihan. And Raihan will be able to find Moltres VMAX and stuff. It's not a special energy, fan of waves. We also have access to Crushing Hammers, so I'm not going to be too pessimistic about this situation. Meloetta is also in the house. Genesect power. Okay, this is the build we checked out yesterday. Very, very strong. There's research, even better than a hand like this. Let's go for the research, right? Research time! All these energies go down the darkness path. Crushing Hammer time, let's freaking go! It fails. Our Crushing Hammers are very bad. We have to agree. Okay, they will need to gust up this guy, but if we go down, we have Raihan, Moltres, and Energy, right? We cannot forget. I wonder if it will be enough though. Galar Mine. We Quick Ball away the Pierce, but this will also find us Moltres, but I wonder if they will have everything to boss's orders right now. Pierce goes down the drain. Yeah, we need to slap down Moltres right now. There's no other way. That will also force him to find a lot of stuff, by the way. This is our only win con. Relying on good old Moltres. We still have a Pokegear. Sometimes I could turn into a research. They have the Mew VMAX. They have the energy. They have the... Will they have Boss's Orders and Switch? There's Mew VMAX number 2. That's our win con, by the way. Knocking out these fellas. There's that Switch card. And the Boss's Orders will come? Yes or no? If the Boss's Orders come, he could also have Cramamatic, by the way. Or just Boss in general. Power Tablet. Please whiff on Boss. Of course they don't whiff on Boss. Cramamatic again. Of course ahead. What's going on? Cramamatic is too strong in this format. You have to agree. Like, what is this? How can we win against this now? Top decking. We've started with the Crobat here. That's the most ridiculous part about it. Techno Blast. We could trap him, by the way, forcing him to find switch with the Galarian Weezing. Okay, and then trap him or whatever. We do have an energy here, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Pokegear, finding nothing, so it will be the Raihan action. Raihan into Moltres. We also have Fan of Waves, slowing the opponent down. We will need so much stuff. We can of course turn into Galarian, trapping them, then going for maybe we need to research next turn, and we also need to attack next turn. So maybe the better out is finding Moltres, using the ability already, going from that and just hope we top deck something. That's just wishful thinking here, right? We can also quick ball away the energy. Yeah, it comes down to our top deck, by the way. Dire Flame Wings, attach of the turn, and Ascension. Okay, we have Weezing, but nothing else. We have to top deck something. Top deck Bird Keeper would be legit insane. Maybe they have Balsasaurus and Switch in hand already. Alasa Sparkle. They could attack with... Oh, no, they're gonna be keeping the Mew VMAX flow going. All these Fog Crystal for nothing. 6 cards left in hand though. All the fusion energies have been played. Another win con is of course bossing, because they only have 1 switch and maybe an escape rope remaining. Could potentially be priced. We don't know that. Interesting. We are here with nothing. Okay, let's go. Fan of Waves. This guy is not able to retreat unless they have switch outs. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be severe poison and just hope we survive. Why did we have to start with Crobat, by the way? That is, if we had that quick ball for Crobat, our hand position would have been way better. Do have that boss's orders. Maybe they whiff out on the energy. They already used a bazillion Fog Crystals. Switch. They don't even need it. But they used one of their last switches maybe. It's still not over. Come on, top deck boss's orders so we can trap him. They might also have Training Court to get the energy back. Oh boy. A Moltres going down. This is not the way this should go. Typically you have a favorable matchup against this, but sometimes you don't. Coughing. Severe poison. Come on, please. Let us just draw out of this one. He could have like switch on escape rope and Balsasaurus. Escape rope could have gonna win out, but now with coughing it is not. And then we need, you know, they have Balsasaurus. Oh yeah, they did not copy the, they have everything, man. How strong is the Mew deck? You just start with a Crobat, you just get annihilated. Let's hope there's another Crobat on the another Mew on the verse ladder so we can prove ourselves that this deck is legit. But sometimes TCGO just gives you garbage hands that you don't have anything, no control over. Maybe we should have gone for the research with that Raihan, but yeah, I was just in top deck position from there on out because we were so far behind. If we would have top deck like research and could have gotten ourselves out of the situation, we would have been able to KO that Mew VMAX and we would have been totally in the game. But as you can see, why is Mew VMAX the best deck in the format? Because Cramomatic is insane. Cramomatic is insane. Come on, please, another Mew VMAX. Can we get our revenge? We need our revenge. Losing the coin flip. I'm getting used to it by now. Man, that Mew just slaughtered us. It was crazy, having everything. Cramomatic heads. I understand that coin flips are in the game. Either you play Cramomatic or you play Crushing Hammer. This is a great hand to start off with going second. Fan of Waves, Quick Ball, Moltres, Attachment, Crushing Hammer, Research. That's a great hand. Like TCGO, thank you. I know you gave us a very bad hand last game, but now things are gonna flip around. We're up against Single Strike. Single strike decks rely on single strike roar. If they cannot use single strike roar, they just lose. Even if they have their fancy battle VIP passes. Okay. We see single strike Urshifu, which we can of course hit with Hoopa. Don't forget. Hoopa is strong. Hoopa can do this. Have trust in the Hoopa. We need to get him off with a Raihan play or something. That is the best way to go about it. Fan of waves. Quick ball. We can get Moltres up in the mix. Cremamatic. I'm used to this. Opponents landing heads on Cremamatic is the best thing ever, right? Got rid of Tool Scrappers. That means our Tool Jammer will stick around, and that means maybe these Houndours will stick in the active position until infinity. They can get Umbreon. Another Houndour. What did they want? With Battle VIP pass again, or do they want a research for next turn? They don't even show us, because of course you don't have to show it. Switch. Okay. That sounds tricky. Okay, Fan of Waves. Could have gone for Crushing Hammer first, by the way. What am I doing? Attachment here. Quick ball, getting rid of this. Getting the Moltres up. Now, research. Yeah, that Crushing Hammer probably would have been better. Getting this. I wonder if there's another Galarian Weezing in the deck, otherwise I'm just gonna cry. Luckily, like sometimes research gets you all the Galarian Weezings. Now it's shut down. This guy doesn't have any single energy. We're gonna severe poison him, and then we're gonna slaughter him with a Sableye, as it should be. They could of course still go for laser focus if they are playing regular energies, but with Battle VIP pass, yeah, that's what I figured. Nothing going around here. Okay. You could have Ball Swords in hand, but I doubt it. Attachment here. We are gonna instead, this is a very strong strategy to just set ourselves up. But I think I will just go for Resurgent or maybe a Marnie. He didn't have anything in hand, right? More Weezings. Marnies. Nah, I'm just gonna research. I know we're giving up on Weezing, but it's good. It is entirely good. Fan of... Nah, this time around I have learned my lesson. Quick Crushing Hammer. Tool Jammer here. Sure. Now we can Crobat later. They just concede. They don't see the way we just slaughtered single strike. That's what the deck is all about, right? They're not going to be able to do anything. We would have poisoned them. Sableye would have slaughtered him. Or the Moltres could have slaughtered them. And then by then, it's too late. It is too late. They're not up for ability lock. The opponent instantly rage quit. Seeing the writings on the wall. And Mew. I see Mew coin. Actually, I see a Mew deck box. We lost. Come on, no first turn Battle VIP pass. Can they actually whiff it for once? And if they do have it, we need to start with Coughing, and we won't hopefully start with Crobat V. Crobat V is a good card, don't get me wrong, but starting with this is less fun. We have hammers, come on. Can we get a revenge on Mew? Then this video would have been succeeded, and showcasing that weakness is a very important factor in the game. Nope. They just misled us. They're playing Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. And the Mew sleeves just make sure that people say like, ooh, they're playing Mew, but they aren't. Okay, let's see here. What will be our opening hand? Sableye. Really? Why do we always start with Pokemon that are not coughing? That is the question of the day. Lotad. Of course, we can claw a little bit. 2 Lotads. 1, 2. Yeah, they have lava balls. We are history. Double Lotad. We have Fan of Waves. I want to find Coughing and a Bird Keeper from the Pokegear. Top deck Coughing, then Pokegear, Bird Keeper, right? Research. Also not too bad, I would say. Research! Let's get rid of all these things because we need to set ourselves up. Okay, we have Lava Ball. Finding ourselves Coughing. There's the Coughing. There's the Galar mine, which we could slap down here. Could give Darkness Energy a shot. Nah, Hiding Dark Energy and just Loot Surge. Get me back my research, please. Because we're gonna go for Galarian Weezing from here on out and research again. Could have gotten back Fan of Waves. A lot of cards are good. He only has access to one Drizzle, so we should be okay. He cannot retreat because of Galar Mine, and I think if it's Suicune Ludicolo, they're also not playing Stadiums. So if Galar Mine sticks in play, this guy is stuck. He's not gonna get that Water Energy into the discard pile, and we should still be safe. Ice Rider. Ice Rider with Ludicolo, that's a strange build. Do they have room for Stadiums though? Drizzle, Research or Marnie, right? Maybe they have switch outs and switch over. They have Marnie. Okay, Weezing is gone. Luckily, we still have free retreat thanks to the crazy dark, hiding dark energy. Okay, look at this. Okay, we can Crobat, that's nice. We have another Galar Mine. We can even find something else. Call for family. Yeah, you can call all the family you want, but it will not get you anywhere. Alright, folks, let's go with the Poke Gear. We top deck research. Well, in that situation, let's just retreat. Into the coffin. Attachment to the coffin. Quick ball. Setting ourselves quite up. We have another Sableye here, so maybe we... Sableye pokes are nice. Other than that, we don't one-hit KO, so that would be bad. Let's just set up an army of Coughings, shall we? And research. No Weezings in hand, please. Okay, another Coughing. They could ping damage if they have Boss's Orders. They're not gonna be doing that. This is okay. Ascension. Here we go. They could have Scoop Up Nest for all we know. They could, but they need to have them in hand. Cape of Toughness going out to the Suicune. Okay, what else? Lotad is stuck. For now. We could Pokegear, find Balsasaurus and trap something. Okay, they Balsasaurus us, so they have access to abilities. Broken Capture Energy. And Call for Family. Well, I don't know what that actually did for you. Let's retreat. We could Fan of Waves. Let's see what we find with Pokegear though. Research. More research where those came from. We could research again, set up a Galarian Moltres. Can do that later as well. Let's just take this research for now. We have Raihan in hand, that would be foolish. Attachment here. I don't know if they have another Balsasaurus, probably not. Let's Fan of Waves. Severe Poison! Going into our turn, this Lotad will be knocked out. Which is good. It gives us more options to poison something else. Did they top deck Scoop Up Net? Are they now gonna go for Marnie? Okay, they have Escape Rope. This is bad. Now they're not ability blocked no more. This Escape Rope is sad. It is. They research, no Balsasaurus, that's good. Well, that Escape Rope definitely helped them out. We could agree here, but Galarian Weezing will do its job. Poisoning this fella. And we're gonna go back and back with Sableye. They could have Balsasaurus in hand right now, so I think we should probably go for a Marnie in this situation. Quick Shooting could go along. Maybe onto Sableye. Nope, on the Coughing it is. He could Pierce and knock out. That is interesting. With 4 damage counters, we are slapping not enough damage, right? Then we're slapping... Oh boy. Now this is turning interesting, right? Pierce knocking us out. That's very well timed, by the way. Yeah, this is bad. This one. I think we need a Marnie here. This one, and Marnie time. Maybe they don't draw into their evolution and sense. And the Crushing Hammer is also not too bad here. Can also go for Crobat to get more crushing shenanigans going. That's not a bad option, right? Crushing Hammer. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Lots of energies in the discard pile. Let's find ourselves Crobat. We have 2 more Crushing Hammers left. Let's go! Tool Jammer as well, and Galarian Moltres on top of it. Okay. Tool Jammer is interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be helping anytime soon, but... Severe Poison, and hope they don't have the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX in hand. They already used 1 evolution, and since we marnied them to a reasonable low hand size, let's hope this is enough. If not, we get totally annihilated by that Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Capture energy. 4 cards in hand. Too many moving pieces, that's what I figured. This guy gets poisoned. Super nice. We of course get the Dire Flame Wings. We can knock him out, but then all the abilities activate once again. Do we want to do that? Pierce. Darkness Energy. Darkness Energies. And Pokemon. In the house. We switch over to the Sableye or to, yeah, maybe to this guy. And knock him out. Winning the prize race is what we need to do here. Switch. Tool Jammer is also pretty nice. Not for now. Let's just knock this guy out. I wonder how this will go, right? The 1 prize card will not affect us too much. Then we try to trap Galarian Weezing. Okay, we try to trap another Pokemon. This guy can attack. Maybe we should have let him be stuck with Pierce. There's Melanie. He has access to all the abilities again, so I don't know if we will win this situation. We can of course go... we have E-switches, right? 1 left. Two prizers. I don't know how many true prizers he has left. We can also trap something with Boss's Orders and then go for the poison shenanigans. He might be running Scoop Up Nets for all we know, which could be entirely bad. Another Suicune. That's not bad. How many water energies in here? 0. That's cool. Lava Ball. Lombre? Nope. Nothing. Fleet-footed. Gets him another card. I think I'll trap the Suicune, right? How many Melanies in the discard pile? Ooh, only 1. Okay. But no water energies to be found. Blizzard Rondo. Okay, it's Weezing time again. With another Weezing. What to do here? Trapping this guy, making sure he doesn't knock us out. Not a bad idea. He could also have Melanie, but he needs... How many Quick Balls in his discard pile? 2. Not too bad, right? Bossing this one. Tool Jammer for the memes of it. So no Air Balloon could come into play. Another Moltres that prepares itself with the Dire Flame Wings and Severe Poison. Okay. Is this going to be enough? Do they have Capacious Buckets? Will they have Melanie and all that good stuff as well? Attachment. Oh, just taking the damage here. Alright. Alright. We're gonna be switching out to something that has, of course, free retreat. And then going for research. Maybe the Crushing Hammer could help here. I don't know if he doesn't seem to be having Melanie here, but if we Crushing Hammer, he does have access to Melanie. We knock this guy out, then this guy comes. Interesting. We want this guy getting knocked out by damage from poison, right? If we go in right now, then the Suicune could kill us. We could also like trap an opponent get him poisoned, and then going into our turn, we boss. How many boss do we have left? 2 boss. Is it in the deck? We don't know. We have to check. Yeah, we still have 2 bosses orders left. And Pokegear definitely secures ourselves the boss's orders. We could slash here. And then poison something going into our turn. They could have switches, by the way. We don't know. Crushing Hammer! It is failing. This now he knocks us out, and then we're gonna try to do that boss trapping, by the way. Crazy Claws. I don't know if it's gonna work, but 490 damage with the Sableye for the memes. Sure. What do we get? Crushing Hammer again. Quick Ball, okay. This guy attacks us. He probably had Melanie regardless, because he only played 1 copy. He could Quick Shoot twice, probably onto this Weezing. Shady dealings. Do we have Marnies left? Rare Candy and Marnie. Okay. Ludicolo allows him to slap 100 more damage. We need to make sure he doesn't have any Scoop Up Nets, right? I don't even know if he plays Scoop Up Net because his deck is pretty filled up. He's playing Ice Rider on top of Suicune as well. Galarian Moltres, and also we don't have a way to just slap 210 flat. It would have been way better if we did. Max damage output is 190. We need Boss Doors right away. Yeah, we have Boss Doors, that's nice. No Pokegear in hand though. Okay, I wonder if this will work. The Galar Mine is still in play for the rest of the game. This guy has 110 HP. That's not what you want to see. Okay, 110 HP. Does he still have access to another Rare Candy and a Ludicolo? Dire Flame Wings. Like, if we poison him, he goes to 40. Going into our turn 40, going into his turn knocked out, and then we lose. Let's do the different thing with other Pokemon. This guy could also attack for 120 with 2 water energies. E-switch combinations possible. Let's see here with this guy. 70 damage is also enough to knock us out. Ooh, that's nasty. We can also manually retreat, by the way. This guy could slap 120. Like 40 damage, 40 is 120. Let's go for, okay. And going into his turn 40, going into our turn 40, going into his turn 40, going into our turn KO, right? Right. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do right now. We can of course set an E-switch. We also have Bird Keeper, by the way. Well played. Is that well played? Does he have Scoop Up Net? Probably has Scoop Up Net. We'll figure it out as we go. Yeah, he probably has Scoop Up Net, right? Maybe only playing a one-off Scoop Up Net or something. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well played. If he didn't have the Scoop Up Net, we actually needed to go into his turn, the poison damage, so we could have knocked him out with Boss's Orders. But yeah, very interesting deck list. Big shout out to Luke Morsa from Celio's Network, playing a very funky list. Has, of course, very strange matchups. Sometimes you brick, sometimes you have a wonderful start. It all depends on yeah, your opening hand. Be sure to check out this, yeah, his channel as well, Celio's Network, and of course this deck list. Check it out for yourself. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. Go check out the sponsors as well. If you're looking for TCGO code cards, you can use that coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% over at PotownStore.com. And you're able to buy anything from Fusion Strike booster packs to the latest promo codes in town. Also, be sure to head over to cardmarket.com. If you're a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day. You guys should do that as well if you're from Europe. Very easy to, of course, sell cards that you don't need. Use the referral name ZapDosTCG when creating an account. Last but certainly not least is yourplaymat.com. You can create your own unique custom playmat right now. Just click the link down below and get 10% off when going to yourplaymat.com, and you just upload your favorite wallpaper and they turn it into a fantastic playmat. Maybe even your own design. Create your own playmat today and they ship worldwide, so what are you waiting for? Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.